Hello, today we're going to be reviewing The Twilight Zone number 7, written by Tony Fleecs with artwork by Andy Price. So the story here is a lonely taxidermist struggles to find solace in his grotesque work. Despite his solitary days, he lives a full life. He's a local hero who saved the small town from a recent wildfire. However, his heart still wished for a companion who will not be afraid of his work. No sooner does he wish it than the Twilight Zone delivers it. I've been a really big fan of these Twilight Zone stories. And once again, they're one and done. You don't have to read issue 6. You don't have to read 1 through 5. They all stand alone. And I think what I've liked about these more recent ones and what Fleecs has done here, this really feels like an original Twilight Zone episode. It's laid out exactly. It has like kind of the setup of, you're now entering the Twilight Zone. And it has that twist ending. And it's just like a really good Twilight Zone story. And that's what I look for. It's, does it fit into that? Now, some of them have not, and that's okay. And I think whatever you do, it just make sure you kind of have that Twilight Zone twist that, that's how the story should work. I think, obviously doing the comic in black and white is perfect. Andy Price's artwork really shines in this issue. He really captures what Fleecs is doing in this story, especially when it really, I don't want to give anything away, when it really enters the Twilight Zone, when this companion shows up. The artwork is absolutely just amazing how he pulls it all together and just makes it work, because it's not a simple visual story to tell, and Price really just nails it. And like I said, I really like how the story and the artwork just blend together so perfectly, and how it's just so lovingly, just an homage to the Twilight Zone in general. And it definitely, harkens back. There's been a couple reboots of the show that have been iffy at best, where, you go back to the original, and that's what Fleecs and Price have done here. And they nail it. It's perfect. What did you think? Did I miss anything in my review? Let me know in the comments below, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any upcoming reviews. And thanks for watching. Bye-bye.